Hey everyone, welcome back to Cashflow Catalyst. If you're ready to take control of your finances and give your savings a serious boost, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving headfirst into a challenge that could put an extra $1,000 in your pocket in just 30 days. That's right, you heard me. Whether it's an emergency fund, a dream vacation, or just a financial safety net you're after, this 30-day money challenge is the perfect way to kickstart your savings. We're talking actionable steps, no-nonsense strategies, and a whole lot of motivation to get you across that finish line. So buckle up, get ready to level up your finances, and let's dive right in. Alright, let's kick off this challenge strong. For the first 3 days, your mission is simple. Track every single dollar you spend. And I mean everything, from that morning coffee to that late-night online shopping spree. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, tracking expenses is about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me on this one, you can't fix what you don't track. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to lose weight without keeping an eye on your calorie intake, right? It's the same principle here. By tracking your spending, you're shining a spotlight on your financial habits, both the good and the not so good. You'll be surprised how those little expenses, those $5 here and $10 there, can really add up over time. Once you see where your money is actually going, you can start making smarter decisions and redirect those funds towards your savings goals. There are tons of apps out there that make tracking your spending a breeze. Or, if you're old school like me, a simple notebook and pen will do the trick. The key is to be consistent and honest with yourself. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to your finances, understanding your spending habits is the first step towards taking control. Now that you've spent a few days tracking your spending, it's time to face the music and identify areas where you can cut back. Don't worry, I'm not saying you need to live like a monk for the next month. This is all about being mindful of your spending habits and making small, sustainable changes that can have a big impact on your savings. Remember that daily coffee run? That $5 latte might seem insignificant, but over a month, that's over $100. Think about your subscriptions. Are you really using that gym membership? Do you need all those streaming services? Take a close look at your budget and identify those non-essential expenses that you can live without, or at least cut back on. Instead of eating out every day, try meal prepping a few times a week. Look for free or low-cost entertainment options instead of expensive outings. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can put towards your $1,000 goal. Remember, this is not about deprivation, it's about being smart with your money. By making conscious spending choices, you'll be amazed at how quickly those savings start to add up. It's day 8 of our challenge, and by now, you're well on your way to mastering your finances. But let's be honest, staying motivated when it comes to saving money can be tough. That's why today, we're talking about the power of setting a clear and specific savings goal. Think of it like this. If you're training for a marathon, you wouldn't just lace up your shoes and start running aimlessly, right? You'd have a specific distance in mind, a finish line you're striving to cross. It's the same principle with saving money. Having a tangible goal in mind gives you something to work towards, a reason to stay disciplined and motivated. Instead of just saying I want to save more money, get specific. Do you want to build a $10,000 emergency fund? Are you saving for a down payment on a house? Or maybe you're dreaming of a trip to Europe? Whatever it is, write it down, visualize yourself achieving it, and let that be your driving force. Trust me, having a clear destination in mind will make the journey that much more rewarding. Alright, it's time to turn your clutter into cash. We all have stuff lying around the house that we don't use anymore. Clothes that haven't seen the light of day in years. Electronics gathering dust in the corner. Books we've already read. Well, guess what? One person's trash is another person's treasure, and today we're turning that clutter into cold, hard cash. I remember when I first started out, I sold my old gaming console and a bunch of video games I hadn't touched in months. You'd be surprised how much extra cash you can make by simply clearing out your closets and drawers. There are tons of online platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or even dedicated apps like Poshmark for clothing and electronics. Have a garage sale, hit up a local consignment shop, or even list your items on online auction sites. Not only will you be decluttering your space and simplifying your life, but you'll be adding some serious fuel to your savings fire. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, sell those unused treasures, and watch your savings account grow. We're halfway through the challenge, and things are about to get exciting. If you want to supercharge your savings and hit that $1,000 goal faster, it's time to explore the world of side hustles. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, I'm already working a full-time job. I don't have time for a side hustle. But trust me, there are tons of flexible and lucrative side gigs out there that can fit into even the busiest of schedules. Whether it's driving for a ride-sharing service, delivering food, freelancing your skills online, or even starting a small online business, there are endless possibilities to boost your income. Think about your skills and interests. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Maybe you're a great writer, a talented photographer, or have a knack for social media. There's a side hustle out there for everyone. And the best part is, you can set your own hours and work at your own pace. So get creative, explore your options, and watch as that side hustle income starts flowing in, bringing you one step closer to your savings goal. Alright, it's time to put your willpower to the test. For the next week, we're embarking on a no-spend challenge. Now before you panic, this doesn't mean you're going completely off the grid and living like a hermit for 7 days. It's about being mindful of your spending and challenging yourself to resist those impulse purchases and unnecessary expenses. That means no eating out, no online shopping sprees, and no unnecessary trips to the store. Focus on using what you already have in your pantry, getting creative with your meals, and finding free or low-cost entertainment options. This challenge is not only great for your wallet, but it's also a fantastic way to break bad spending habits and develop a healthier relationship with money. You might be surprised by how much you can save and how much you don't actually need those little luxuries. So, embrace the challenge, get creative with your spending, and watch your savings account grow. We're in the home stretch now, and it's time to automate your savings like a boss. One of the best ways to ensure you're consistently saving money is to make it automatic. Think of it like this. You wouldn't forget to pay your rent or your phone bill, right? Because it's automated, it just happens without you even having to think about it. The same principle applies to saving. By setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account, you're essentially paying yourself first. Choose a specific day each month, maybe right after you get paid, and set up an automatic transfer for a set amount. It doesn't have to be a huge amount at first. Even $20 or $50 a week adds up over time. The key is to make it consistent and automatic, so you don't even have to think about it. Trust me, automating your savings is one of the easiest and most effective ways to reach your financial goals. Congratulations, you've made it to the final 2 days of the challenge. You've tracked your spending, cut unnecessary expenses, explored side hustles, and even survived a no-spend challenge. Now it's time to review your progress and make any necessary adjustments. Take some time to reflect on the past 28 days. How much money were you able to save? What worked well for you? What challenges did you face? Based on your experience, are there any areas where you can cut back even further, or any new income streams you want to explore? Remember, this is a journey, not a race. It's all about finding what works best for you and your financial situation. Don't be afraid to adjust your strategies as needed. The key is to keep moving forward, stay motivated, and never stop striving for financial freedom. And there you have it, the 30-day money challenge to save $1,000 fast. If you follow these steps, you'll be well on your way to hitting that savings goal. Make sure to drop a comment below and let me know how much you've saved by the end of the challenge. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Cashflow Catalyst for more money-saving tips and investing strategies. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your savings journey.